What's up, Aquarian friends? Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. That is me. I'm so happy to have all of my Aquarius friends with me here today. We're going to do a fun little spread for the month of June for all the Aquarians out there. So as always, these are general messages, right? Not everything I say is going to resonate with all you out there. That's totally fine. That's totally normal. Can't always be your message, unfortunately. So do take away messages for your best and highest good only. Push aside everything that doesn't resonate with you. You never need to take on anything that doesn't seem like it's fitting your story. That being said, sometimes messages do take a few days, a few weeks, a few months to hit the spot, right? To resonate with you. So maybe you'll be off doing something and something will strike a chord, and hey, that's fantastic. That means the message was yours all along. So what else? Everything you need to know will be in the description box below, including the decks I'm using, the social media channels, how to donate. Other than that, I'm just so happy to have you guys. Let's jump into your June reading. Beautiful. We already got cards for you. For Aquarius, what do the Aquarius gang need to know for the month of June? Messages for their best and highest good, please. Messages for best and highest good for the Aquarian friends out there. Hope everyone is going to have a lovely June. The summer's getting closer and closer, and we're in Gemini season. Oh, that's too many, but we'll take those. All right. Yes, we're in Gemini season now. Happy Gemini season. Ooh, Aquarius, starting it off with the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of your deck, new cycles, new beginnings, luck, fortune, destiny, closing out cycles, new beginnings. Spinning that Wheel of Fortune, right? Ooh, I love it. Aquarius. Crushing it. First card out the gate. All right, so the U section, you had two cards come up. So you had the Green Man, new cycles, the Fool. This is the Fool in this deck. So completely not carrying any burdens or holding on to any mental or emotional baggage from the past, starting off anew. Your energy is light and excited and optimistic. You metaphorically, it's like you bounce right off the ground. There's a lightness to this card. They're playing this really beautiful music. Sagittarius had this card as well. Usually the Fool is shown with one person. Here, I think it's actually key that there's multiple people here, because this shows to me that you may be starting some sort of cycle, a new exciting, happy adventure, and it may involve more than just you, right? It could be in your relationship, it could be in a friendship, it could be at work. Yeah, it's like, you know, literally traveling to greener pastures, right? Maybe you've gotten through some sort of hard time recently over the last couple months or years, and yeah, it's like, it's just this beautiful energy. You're starting anew, you're singing your song, you're playing music. So also in the U, wow, this card has come up almost every reading. That's so interesting. The Six of Pentacles. So this is the reciprocity card. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now this is an Aquarius card. Sometimes I also see it as an Aries card too. So we'll keep that in mind. Six of Pentacles though. Reciprocity, you know, the balancing of pentacles, right? Potentially money. Maybe some of you have come into some money recently. That's possible. Maybe an inheritance or a raise at work or a bonus, or I don't know, maybe you got, we're kind of past tax season. I was gonna say maybe some of you got more than you anticipated in your taxes back, or something like that. Let's see here. So yeah, there is something kind of funny about this card. I'm not going to go into it too much until we clarify, but I always see a look of suspicion on this woman's face in the blue. And this guy is holding something behind his back, right? He's not playing his cards or putting his cards on the table, if you will. He's got like an ace up his sleeve, and we don't really know his intentions, right? We can't see his face. What we do know is that he's still holding out his hand to receive something, even though he already has something. So I don't know if that's going to land for anyone. We'll throw a clarifier on it. But yeah, depending on where this card lands or who or what it lands next to, it's sometimes a tricky energy of, yeah, someone not being straightforward or upfront with you, or having to make a judgment call on, again, the team dynamic. You have two cards with three people here. Somebody not making best decisions for the team, or not having the group in mind. Yeah, let's throw a clarifier on it. So this is the present, typically like the you section, but clearly it's you and people around you, because there's a lot of people in these cards. So maybe it's with your family. Yeah, maybe you're making some sort of deal, and it may have to do with finances. And yeah, it's like you want what's best for the group, what's going to keep everyone in harmony. Sorry, it fell. So being clarified by the Empress. Wow, beautiful card. So Taurus as well as Libra energy with the Empress. She's Mother Earth, right? She's abundant. She is creativity incarnate. She's frequently shown pregnant, right? Giving the idea of, you know, she puts beautiful things out into the world, out into the earth. She knows her value. She knows her worth. It's a great card to have come up if you are looking at some sort of business or career endeavor, right? Because the Empress, who's, you know, matched with the Emperor, they build empires, right? Very powerful, you know, a good card in terms of financial stability. She's got lots of rubies and jewels. She has so many rubies, she can feed them to the birds and it makes no difference, that kind of thing. Especially potentially a creative career or a creative endeavor. Yeah, again, I am getting something about feeling out the team, feeling out the team players. I don't know if it's trust. If you're in a new situation and you might be with the Fool, maybe it's holding back. It's getting to know people. It's letting them come to you, which, to be honest, that's what the Empress does, right? They serve her. She doesn't, you know, go to them. Now, of course, if you're in a workplace, I'm not recommending that you don't say hi and introduce yourself and be warm and kind, because she is, right? She's the mother. She's extremely kind and warm and nurturing. But yeah, this may just be being careful of where you play your chess pieces. Maybe, like, I don't know, I'm just kind of getting game plan, looking at the dynamics of a team or the practicality of the project that you're working on. Yeah, it's like components of who's going to fit where. I don't know if you're distributing responsibilities or I don't know, maybe you just bought a house and you're deciding which bedroom to remodel. It could be something like that. Starting anew, but yeah, but a focus on the money and the strategy, the planning. But I think it's good, I mean, with the Wheel of Fortune. So let's look in your past, Aquarius. You have your card, the King of the Fames. Okay, great. So that's good. You in the past, you were in your power, right? You were in your strong suit, literally, right? Again, going over documents, going over notes, seeking knowledge, doing some research, some studying, and I think it does have to do with whatever new endeavor this is. It's so funny. I get this message with this card, and I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, but something about making music, but literally. I know you can use, you know, whatever makes you sing your song, play your music, whatever, like be true to yourself. There is something here about starting a band, and I mean, I know why, but that's coming up a few times even with this, and I don't really know why. So maybe for a few of you that will land. And again, it's that creative project, so it might not literally be that, but I don't know, maybe you work in a venue and you're hiring musicians. It could be something like that. But yeah, you're going over the documents, the fine print. You may be signing contracts. Getting things in order, especially if, you know, you're moving homes or moving jobs, you know, perfecting your resume. This is all coming up in the past. The Ace of Cups. Wow, a new beginning that you were so excited about. Your cup runneth over. It fills your heart with love. To be doing this research, though, this work towards something greater, it's something you see huge potential in. And I mean, look at over this cup is literally the universe, right? We have stars in the sky, you know, we have beams of light coming down and essentially like blessing this cup of opportunity, of abundance. Again, creativity could absolutely be here. And so I will say, even if it doesn't feel like you're enjoying the fine print, the process of this, I think you know it's a means to an end to welcome this new opportunity in. It could be pregnancy. That's not going to be for most of you, but I say that because the Empress came up, and you do have kind of this family dynamic of 3. So if you're looking to have a child, it's possible. The Green Man, the new start, the new beginning. All right, so let's look. What is going to be your challenge or potentially focus this month? You have the 4 of Cups. Okay, so Aquarius, you might be dealing with a water sign. You have a couple water signs here, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So the 4 of Cups talks about kind of feeling bored, feeling complacent, feeling dissatisfied. It's not always seeing what's around us, though, because it's like she's focused on, sometimes it's disappointment. Again, sometimes it's just boredom. It's like you've been around these opportunities, these emotions, these people potentially. A lot of threes here. We see 3 cups. It's like, yeah, it's become day-to-day, boring, mundane. It doesn't excite you the way it used to. And it used to, right? With cups, emotions, love. But there's something else you're not seeing. This could be a potential new love offer coming in. It doesn't have to be, though. It could be a potential offer of career or work or a project or, I don't know, a vacation. You know, it could be someone presenting you with something. It could be this, right? Yeah, but it's the idea of taking a greater look at things and for something about this for you, Aquarius, it's knowing that things are going to get better, but that's not the right way of putting it. Not every day can be exciting. I think that's what it is. Not every day of this new endeavor of, I don't know, planning this new family, of, I don't know, painting the nursery, whatever you're doing. Not every day is going to, you know, thrill you with passion and excitement. It's just not, you know. There's something about getting through the mundane and, oh, you could be waiting for someone to arrive. That's what this could be. If any of you are traveling or you have people coming to visit you, yeah, and that's actually coming through really strong right now. And I don't know, you're certainly in that zone of waiting. I don't know if you're excited about it. Let's clarify. Let's see. I don't want to speak too soon and give you the wrong message. Oh, it's being clarified by the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so 5s are challenging energies, right? The number 5, they're usually 5 cards are tricky. The 5 of Pentacles does speak of a test of our faith, a loss of hope, a test of our spirit, a test of our strength, trudging through the snow barefoot, right? You have very little money, you have very little, clothing, you have very little support, right? But, you know, behind you is the church illuminating the way. It's the idea of something greater. You're being set down this spiritual path that it's tricky. It's not a fun thing to go through, but ultimately you're working your way in the 5 to the 6 of Pentacles, which is the reciprocity card. The scales are rebalanced here in terms of funds, in terms of the tangible. So again, the home is strong theme here. The home, the family, your job, your money, your bank account, your funds, your health potentially, if anyone's going through difficulties with health, especially, you know, if you're trying to get pregnant, maybe you're doing, some means to progress that process if you're having trouble conceiving. So this could be you waiting for news as well. News from a doctor, right? News from, and yeah, there's something about it. It's like you're bored waiting, you want to know, but I also think if it's not fear, I don't think it's fear or anxiety. It's seeing the glass as half full. It's like you're focusing on the negative and not seeing the full potential. And whoever is delivering this news, there's happiness that comes with it. Or at minimum, there's a silver lining. If you're submitting documents or submitting your resume, applying for a loan, applying for I don't know, like waiting to hear back if you got the house, if you got the job, if you got the whatever, waiting could be a test of your faith. It's frustrated energy though. You're waiting for something to come in, for something to arrive, and yeah, I think you symbolically feel like, come on, I'm getting old and gray here. So that's coming up as your challenge or focus. The waiting, it's not fun for you. So I sort of take this to be that you need to live in the moment more. If there's something that you can't control, Aquarius, and you're waiting for the results, you're waiting for the news, you're waiting for your person to visit, rather than sitting there at the table like arms crossed, just like, well, this sucks. Enjoy the moment, right? If you're going to be in like this waiting game, right? It exists. Something about this waiting game, like, turning the wheel of fortune. There's good things coming in here, and I was sensing that too. And even though this is a tricky energy, this speaks to your waiting game is tricky to me. But whatever this person is bringing with this cup of happiness, of opportunity, of abundance, I feel like these people are coming too. It's just taking a long time. And it's almost like on the surface, you don't see them as being able to offer you anything. You know, metaphorically, the people in these cards, they're the beggar man, the beggar woman. They you know, they've been cast out on the street and they're going through a difficult time. It's clarifying this though. And so I almost think that you're not anticipating the good things coming in. It could be your family coming to visit and it's like you're dreading it, but it might actually be a really good time. Or again, there's some sort of scenario, I don't know, you're getting it together for Father's Day and you're just like, I don't want to do this. But like somebody else brings a friend or this or that and it's someone you really click with and you weren't anticipating it. It's like a nice gift. But yeah, it's like the arrival of something is giving you kind of this lackluster feeling. You're ready for big changes, for new changes. So yeah, it's either that you're not excited about the people visiting or you're worried about, again, the results you're getting back, but nothing has happened yet. It's like you're already putting out bad vibes into the universe before you even know your fate, your destiny. So don't do that. There's something, I'm going to throw one more clarifier on it, but it's like focus on the now. Things, as she's looking at this plan, it's like things are going to grow and bloom and pop when they're supposed to. You can't rush the process. But be aware of your environment, of what's around you, because there may be things literally outside your door that could actually, I don't know, make this waiting period easier, fill your heart with joy. And it's right there. You're just not capitalizing on it, right? Money, or you're not seeing it. You're not acknowledging it. The Four of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, it's solid foundation. And I mean, okay, I will say, because we do have this, young gentleman with his cup, right? His cup of love that he's potentially offering here. This is the soulmate card, the 1111. It doesn't have to be for everybody. So either if you're single, you may have someone coming in who could potentially offer that soulmate connection. I could also see this as you turning down some sort of love offer, and maybe you've been thinking about it for quite some time, and again, you're analyzing the cups like, these really just, they don't make me that happy, and maybe this person is there, right? Maybe you live with this person, you're just like, maybe you're avoiding the conversation because you don't want them to feel cast out, you don't want them to be feeling abandoned, to go through some hardship, which is what this card can be. But this, I could also see this as you choosing to stand alone, Aquarius. Now, that doesn't have to mean you have to end your relationship, right? But yeah, something about this card, it's like, see how solid she is, right? She's some sort of like dancer, right? And she holds her pose effortlessly and she's by herself. Because there's something about it, she's protected, she's in this circle of wands, she's safe. She's listening to her, or letting her passion with wands drive her next move. There's no passion here, I will say that. So if you're waiting for something to arrive, it's like seek out passion, that there are, opportunities for fun, for emotional fulfillment that are around you. Something big is coming in here, but yeah, waiting for it is your challenge or focus, or potentially choosing to go after it if you're contemplating. Yeah. So let's see. This is going to be the help available to you. The Seven of Athame. So this is the Seven of Swords. This is sometimes the liar, cheater, thief card. With this, I don't get that so much. This just came up in Scorpio's reading, actually. The idea of choosing your battles, picking your battles. What are you going to extend your energy in, like activity-wise or opportunity-wise or, relationship-wise? What are you going to extend your energy into doing? Yeah, it's just like choosing your battles. I'm just going to explain it this way. He's a hunter, right? He's collected several rabbit furs, right? This is essentially his job, potentially, is to go out and hunt rabbits, right? Is it worth going after this skunk? He's already so close to home. He's so close to essentially the end of his day, his end goal to, reconciling, could be, that came out, reuniting with his wife, with his family, with whoever this is, right? Bringing home the reward, nesting, settling into the home environment, relaxing. Or is he going to delay it even more by going after this skunk? That's what I mean by choose your battles. Do you need this? Is it necessary? If this is someone in the past who did you wrong and you kind of want revenge or redemption in some way, is it worth it, Aquarius? Can we just let the skunk go? Can we let karma, can we let the universe take care of this skunk? Is it in your best interest to, yeah, to like sidetrack the ultimate goal? You're trying to get here, but do we need to involve the skunk? And that could stand for a lot of things, but it's choosing your battles, it's picking your path, it's choosing the best use of your time, which is sort of what this card is saying here too. Yeah. So that's going to be the help available to you. It may have to do with releasing things from the past that you're still holding on to, or thinking that you need to participate in something or with someone that you can just let it go. It's not really serving you on your ultimate journey. You're doing, I'm just getting like you're doing important work that is, it's like you're headed for the straight and narrow, so don't get sidetracked. Focus on the goal at hand, focus on the task at hand. Don't be so consumed in the day-to-day process that it's like you step outside of it to overthink it or to question. Yeah, it's making good use of your time, not over questioning the goal. Being patient if you're waiting for something to come in, potentially. Let's clarify this 7 of Athame. So this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, air energy. And it is one of your cards, Aquarius. The Ace of Wands. All right, so the new beginning, a passionate new beginning. Yeah, it's like whatever this distraction is that could potentially... yeah, it's a distraction. It's going to it's like a sidetrack of the ultimate goal. It's blocking new opportunities from coming in. You just need to release this and let go and focus on the task at hand here, because there's no passion in it. Do you see how like it's just kind of a mucky, dark green, like it's not being illuminated the way the sun is coming through the trees? That speaks to me about growth, the change of season. You know, the same way this spark, this yellow fire, this passionate new start, new beginning, whatever inspires you, it's not here. So if this represents the job you're currently in, it's like, you know, the day-to-day BS that you don't enjoy, you're going through the motions because whatever, you need the health insurance, you got to pay rent, whatever it is. It's something about going through here to this person, through this door, this portal, if you will, right? It doesn't have to be home, but going through this new door, that's where opportunity awaits. There's going to be more passion or inspiration if you stick true to the path that you're supposed to go down here. Yeah, it's like this wand is literally inside. Like there's smoke coming out of the house. So this kindling wood, if you will, of fire, of what makes your heart flutter, what burns the fire inside you, what lights your fire, like Jim Morrison. It's straight ahead. So stop looking back and to the side. Focus on the task at hand. Don't get complacent. Maintain like inner balance. And because you know this, Aquarius, you've done in the past, it's like you've done the research, you've done the analysis of what could this avenue or person or opportunity offer me. You know it potentially offers you love and fulfillment, creativity. So why is there a desire to stray from your path? It keeps coming up. That's what this is. Stop. It's like you're denying your destiny. You're getting sidetracked. This is a brand new start, a brand new beginning for you. And so maybe this has, because obviously this isn't literally going to be a skunk. Whatever this represents for you, this could be this person who's not being completely forthright or forthcoming or, you know, wearing their heart on their sleeve, playing their cards. There's like something coming in that may distract you or surprise you. And it creates an imbalance in either a relationship or some sort of team dynamic. Um, yeah, it's like being stubborn and not being very headstrong, not letting go of the past, not, again, not letting just like, sacrificing yourself and your journey and your destiny to the universe. If life is steering you in this direction, I'm just getting here for you, Aquarius. There's a need to not question it. Just be like, okay, let's go. It seems like a bright path. There could be some creativity or inspiration down there. Let's go. If that's where, the wheel of life, the path of life has spun and it's directed me in this direction, take off. You're the fool. This is the new journey. No baggage from the past. That's what this is. It's releasing the distraction, the past, the things keeping you stuck. Maybe it's an earth sign that's keeping you stuck. Yeah, it's like be the empress, build the empire. All right, let's move on. We're doing okay for time. So your advice or guidance is Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, she's very similar to the Empress in that she's the Queen of Money. She's the Queen of Pentacles. She builds a solid foundation. She builds a solid home. Very nurturing the way she's holding the seed. It's sort of grandmotherly energy here. Sorry, Aquarius, my camera froze. It does that sometimes. So we're talking about the Queen of Pentacles. She's a worker bee. She's an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, specifically a Capricorn card for any of those dealing with a Capricorn. There is something like generational here. If it doesn't have to do with money and an inheritance, I don't think that's for most of you, but it is coming up a little bit here. The idea of building a family, it's like the Empress, I think that represents you, Aquarius, whether you're male or female, the Empress is shown pregnant, and then I see this as like a older, more like crone, grandmotherly energy. Yeah, like nurturing a seed, and even if this seed isn't like a baby, a person, it's like the seed of a business endeavor or a relationship that it's like you want it to last for generations. To go from, essentially a young girl, if you will. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. Stick with me here. I'm going with this feminine depiction that is throughout your spread. The girl to the mother to the grandmother. I think you're looking at something that is going to span decades. The idea of time, cycles. Again, pregnancy with cycles. The help available to you is to let go of the past and to go forward to what inspires you. And especially if that is a person, that may be talking about solidifying a relationship for the long term, right? If building a family is something that's important to you, that might be coming in for you. Or again, the logistics, the discussion of it. We did say pregnancy with this cup too. That's coming to mind here. It's like mapping out the details of in a very Aquarian way. It's like map the logistics of if we're gonna have a child. It's not just okay, yeah, let's get pregnant, we'll figure it out. It's all right. Well, let's look at it. Let's look at the bank account. And I'm not necessarily saying that's good or bad, but if this isn't you, it's like somebody is taking it very seriously. There's a dichotomy between the past of analyzing every detail versus in the present just jumping off the cliff. Like let's just do it. Let's just go for it. Let's just buy the car. Let's try and get pregnant. Let's see if it happens for us. So yeah, your advice or guidance is nurture that seed for the long term. This could just be advising you, Aquarius, think long term of whatever you want to grow or build, be it career or family or friendships, whatever it is, a relationship. Think long term. It's also being clarified by the Witch. So this is the Magician in this card. Manifestation. It's checking in with your mind to decide, do I really want this? It's checking in with the interior, with your soul, if you will. Again, and mapping out is not a bad energy to have, but it's like the interior mapping out of, okay, like I want this job, but it's going to require me to travel. I want this job, but that means I'm either going to have the talk with my girlfriend and we're going to move, or I'm going to have to say, hey, let's try time apart. It's using, and maybe those aren't great examples, but it's using the tools on your table, the tools in front of you to assess, hey, this is what I have. What can I do with this to build my ideal future? And it's manifesting, so it starts with the inception of the idea. It's not even the tangible action of doing it yet. That comes, right? With the Empress, she literally starts to grow it inside of her. right? And the Emperor with the fire, it's the physical action of building. This is like the inception of the idea. So to me, it's almost like you haven't realized that this idea may potentially be generational, lasting in the long term. Again, more motherly energy here. Somebody could be coming into your life that wants to build with you, whether that, again, is in a career setting, if they want to be your business partner, your, I don't know, your go-to client, somebody who wants to assist you with what you're building. Or again, it could be a love offer, especially if it's someone who's kind of been in your universe and your surroundings for maybe years, potentially. That ace up their sleeve could be that they've always had something they want to tell you, but either you don't see them that way or they haven't gathered the strength to come forward and share their cup, their emotion, their love with you. Yes, I mean, your advice or guidance is pretty straightforward. It's think long term of what you want to create, of the magic you want to bring into this world. She's a witch, right? She's got her cup, she's got her pentacle, she's got her wand, she's got her sword. There's a lot she could do with that. You know, she's literally concocting a recipe. A dash of this, a dash of that. It's taking what's already in your life, Aquarius, and making it even better, making some beautiful concoction that you can essentially share with the world, right? It's a giant cauldron, but it's kind of a cup. It's love, it's emotion. It's expressing your love to the world. It's bringing your gifts, your ideas out into the open, out into the world, and potentially having it be very profitable, right? Having it last generations. Yeah, the changing of the tides, the changing of a new cycle, it launches you into a new career. It launches you into a new world of building a family that you've always wanted. You know, it's going to be a little different for everyone, but we'll throw one clarifier on this Queen of Pentacles, and then we will wrap it up. I wanted to come out. The Eight of Wands. So rapid forward movement. This can also be travel. And with this Green Man and this Five of Pentacles energy, there are people moving in and out of your life. And if it's not that, Aquarius, it may be you traveling. I do sense that. There's a lot of cards of forward movement. I'm surprised we didn't get the Chariot because some of it feels, yeah, forward, rapid movement action. It's the card of Sagittarius. So with this, he's the archer, he or she, Sagittarius. But he's the archer, he pulls his bow back, right? And those arrows, they spring forward. There's aim here, and there's a target. There's a target, right? And how I was saying, don't get distracted, don't wander off the beaten path, like stay to the path. Stay to the ultimate goal, the ultimate destination. It's like shoot straight, go for it. And even with this, kind of like the leap before you look of the Fool, I am just getting something about it. It's like you're protected. I was saying it with this. If you're hesitant to make a move, to do that thing you've always wanted to do, but there's a little bit of fear or anxiety about it, something about this, it's communicating to you, just do it, Aquarius. Just jump right in and do it. And I mean, please use your own discretion, right? We are all accountable for our own actions. You know, a tarot video isn't going to... You understand what I'm trying to say, right? We are accountable for our actions. I'll leave it at that. But the cards are saying that there's a need to just spring right in and do it. That's what the Fool does. To sing your song, be true to the music that you play, right? Be true to your heart. Jump right in the way the Fool does, because the Fool is your card, Aquarius. You are steady and balanced from within, and I'm just getting you're protected. So it's like by choosing what you love, by nurturing the seed you've always wanted to grow, by manifesting the things that you've always wanted in life, good things are coming in. Again, I mean, we know they are. The Wheel of Fortune, it's destiny. And under it, interestingly enough, is the Oak King. So this is the Hangman. So you are in Hangman mode of making that decision, of trying to seek out stability, right? He makes the Four with his legs, but you're gaining a different perspective from turning upside down. The wheel, right? It's like once you choose to release, to sacrifice everything you know and get out of Hangman mode and eventually go into card number 13 after 12, death, transformation, you know, cutting out what doesn't serve you to allow room for growth and abundance to come in. Unleashing the creativity inside you. Once you transition, and it's like you're welcomed into this whole new world. It's a new beginning for you. And it's fortuitous. It was fate. It was destiny. So let's choose an oracle card for my Aquarian friends. Thank you so much for everybody's views of the videos and the likes and the subscribes. Like, my Aquarius gang is rock solid. I know I can count on you guys, and I just want to say I appreciate you. Any card for Aquarius that can go along with this reading? Take that one. Guardian Angel. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, okay. How I was saying, this is divinely guided. It's fate, it's destiny. But also how I was saying you're protected. Where was that card? This one. There's something greater at hand, whether you believe in the idea of guardian angels or your ancestors who watch over you, or, you know, something divine, spirit, the universe. You're protected here to go after what you love. And maybe that's a person. Again, please use your best judgment, your own discernment, your discretion. You're protected here. For most of you, I actually don't think this is a person. This is either building a family for most of you or going after a career that's always been important to you. Anyway. Guardian Angel. There's something greater at work, and you're protected. You're being guided to do this. If that voice in your head tells you to go for something, there's a reason why. It's not just coincidence. There's something greater at hand in your spiritual journey, Aquarius. I love this for you. What a cool reading. Let me know in the comments what this is for you. I'm kind of dying to know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for joining me today. All the Aquarians out there, mwah, love you. Tune in mid-month and I'll give you some more fun tarot readings. Please do like, share, subscribe somewhere over here. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.